Welcome back, viewers. Today we will be testing the Supertrend indicator. But before we do, if you have not watched my first video and the videos after that, you need to go do that right now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team, and as a team, we will all profit from it when we are done. You can find a link to the first video down in the description below. You can also find a link to our Discord server, so that way we can all discuss testing indicators and building our trading system. And lastly, you can find a link below to TradingView. If you sign up for a paid account, you will save a little bit of money using the link below. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the Supertrend indicator, but before we do, I wanted to put the indicator scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested 59 indicators, and out of those 59 indicators, 18 of them have been profitable, which means that they have met or exceeded the 60% win-loss ratio threshold that we have set. The best one so far was able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch that video to understand the context of how it was able to achieve that. But as we are working on building the best trading system possible, you could take any one of these 18 indicators and get out there and start profitably trading the markets with them now. So go back and watch those videos, make a list of those indicators, and get out there and see what you can do with them. But stick with us here as we work on maximizing your trading profits. Alright, today's indicator, as I said, is the Supertrend. This was requested by one of the subscribers here at the channel. Now, there is a few different versions of Supertrend, and this one is a little abnormal compared to the Supertrend that I have seen when researching indicators. And unfortunately, I have not been able to find the normal looking one so far on TradingView. That doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. I haven't been able to find it yet. It's sometimes people create the indicator and they don't put it under the correct name or the exact name, like Supertrend. And so I found this one here, and I don't know whether the subscriber was referring to this particular indicator on TradingView or whether they were referring to another one. And so I'm going to go ahead and test this one here. I've stripped away quite a bit of the visual cues of this particular indicator. Let me see if I can, let me do this. Let me pull it up here. Okay. So this is what it looked like before I went in and I stripped out, like I said, some of the visual cues. It appears that when the creator of this particular indicator, when they created it, they built in, I'm assuming, multiple signals that you can use. And even when in the comment section of the indicator itself, when other TradingView user asked about how to trade it, what the signals were, the user went in, or the creator of the indicator went into some detail about how to trade it, but wasn't extremely clear. And so let me hide this one here. Go back to my original view. I can only assume that and let me even hide this one just so that way you can see. So what the creator of the indicator did was they created, they set it up to where the bars color a specific color when a signal occurs. And so you can see here, whenever I toggle on and off the view, you have instances where some of the bars that are green now turn red, and some of the bars that are red now turn green. And so I can only assume that this is the creator's way of saying go long and go short, right? Green being long, green being long, and red being short. And so that's how I'm going to trade it today. We may dig into this one a little bit further if I can get some more information on exactly how it should be traded. It seems like maybe it's one of those scenarios where it's a couple indicators in one and it has to meet all the specific criteria before you can take a trade. But it seemed like I said whenever I was reading the comments that on the indicator itself that the creator left, it seemed like there were multiple indicators built into one, and any one of those signals would be a signal to either go long or short. It didn't seem like they had to be confluent with each other. So yeah, that's where we're at now. That's the indicator we're playing with now. It seemed pretty interesting here. From what I can tell, it seemed to be giving some reasonable signals, but I haven't tested it against a full year yet, and so that's what we are going to do now. So I'm not going to really pay attention to this blue and red line here. Basically what I'm looking for is when a candle turns green, that's a long signal. When a candle turns red, that's a short signal. So pretty simple. That's how we're going to test it today. So let's get on with the testing process. Alright, so there is the first signal right there. We're looking for 60 pips out of this. So there to there, and we got it. So far, so good. Keep on trucking on here. So, second signal was right there. Short signal, obviously it didn't go anywhere. And so that is a loss. Then we had that one right there. That's definitely a win. There we go. Replay wasn't working there for a second. Alright, let's see. I don't think that one. Nope, it barely missed it on that one. And then it missed it on this one. And I'll put a link to this indicator in the description below if anybody else wants to play with it and see if you can kind of decode some of the possibilities behind trading it. So far, not too bad, not too great either. Of course, it's hard to tell this soon into the year. It's always hard to tell until you really get a good amount of information and then go back and count it all out. Okay, let's see. Looks like it's getting really beat up right here. Actually, that might end up being a win there. Let's see. To there. Let's Share it off one more time. Nope. There we go. Got a winner out of that one there. We're about midway through the year. Like I said, it's kind of so-so at this point. It's not horrible, it's not great, but it's not really clear where this one's gonna land yet. So we'll just keep on trucking on here, get closer to the end of the year. Alright, we're almost to the end of the year. Looks like we have one or two more signals. Kind of shore up here. Let's see what that one did. There to there. Yeah. Got that last one. Alright. So that is the end of the year there. Let's count them out and see what we get. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30 signals. Okay, so that's not too bad. That's not, that's nearing the overtrading area, but yeah, we'll see. So 30 signals, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 winning trades, and so unfortunately that is not going to meet the 60% criteria that we are looking for. So, yeah, all in all, it didn't seem like a horrible indicator, but it just, it falls into the category that we run into the most with these indicators, and it's the category where it's not great, it's not horrible, it's just a mediocre, and chances are you're probably just going to break even with this indicator. You might be able to get a small profit out of it if you were to just continuously trade it over a long period of time, but it's not going to be anything significant, and that's the biggest issue with these kind of indicators. Another thing that is challenging once we start getting into the user-created indicators is that they don't always give you a clear explanation on how to trade the indicator, and so it's kind of up to us as the person using this indicator to determine the best way to use it. And sometimes that can be problematic, right? Because I'm sure there are ways that the user intended this indicator to be used, and signals that the user wanted to be seen, but we don't really know for sure because they didn't explain it to us, and so we just got to kind of trade it the best way that we know how with the information that we're given. And so, yeah, that can be challenging sometimes, especially with an indicator like this where there's so much going on. As you saw the original view of it, you can see there's just so much going on. And so without explanation, it gets kind of hard to, decipher exactly what we're looking at here or how we should be using it. And so as we're testing the indicators, as I'm testing the indicator, I'm really just going to be testing it the best of my ability. I'm sure, again, there will be some of you out there that watch this video and you look at it and you go, that's not how it's supposed to be traded. And that's totally fine. I am 100% open to objections and open to other people's opinions on how it should be traded. And so if you can, if you can show me, throw it on a chart, trade it out for a year, show me, give me a screenshot of, the signals that you got and prove to me that there's a better way of doing it, then I'm 100% open to that. This channel is not about me being right. This channel is about us exploring and growing as a group. And so I'm not going to sit and say I know the best way to do everything every single time. I just know the best way that I know how to do it right now. And so if you can show me a better way, I am 100% open ears and willing to look at that information and to take into consideration how you think it should be traded. So, all right, that's it for now. This one's going on the no list. Might tweak it and play with it in my spare time just to see if there's something better we can get out of it. But right now, it's not looking too good. And so, yeah, we'll go from here. If you have not already, like this video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell notification so that way you are notified anytime I post a new video. As part of the team, it's important that you are seeing the new videos as they come out so you know what it is that we are discussing and what indicators we are testing, have tested, and have not tested. Also, like usual, there is a link below in the description to the Discord server. You can join us on Discord so that way we can further discuss the indicators and have discussions as we move forward building our trading system. And lastly, like usual, there is a link below to TradingView. If you like what you see whenever I use TradingView and you are interested in signing up for TradingView, if you use the link below and sign up for a paid account, you will save a little bit of money. So, all right, everybody, I will see you on the next video.